Hello? Is everything okay? Cause I am woefully unprepared for this stream. I did my best. My microphone is acting kind of weird. Do I sound okay to you guys? Do I sound okay? Does everything sound okay? It sounds okay to me. Okay. Oh no, it's this comic. Yeah, I believe I know which comic this is. I think I know which comic this is as well. You sound okay? Yeah, you're good. You sound perfect. You sound okay. Okay. Is this that issue? I mean, I think that if you're implying what I think you're implying, I believe that is correct. I think I know what happens in this issue. I think. Oh, let's test out. Here, I'm gonna turn on the robot voice and let me know if the robot voice actually works. Okay, I have the robot voice on. Is it robot voicing? Does the robot voice work? No. No? No? No. Strange. Let's see. Properties. Yeah, it's on. It's on voice mod. Huh. No roboto. Yeah, everything's broken. Hooray! The mic settings are all out of whack for some reason, and I don't know why. At least the microphone is working. I'm sure many of us have been waiting for this. Oh, goody. Well, no robot voice this time, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're just gonna have to read the comics old school style. Do the zooms work? Yes, the zooms work. The zooms at least still work. Alright. I'll have to look into that later, I guess. Can you go bald again? There, are you happy? You stole my wig. Oh, I have this toggle too. What did you say about my hair? You want me to go bald? You want me to go bald? You think that's funny? You think that's funny? You think that's a funny joke? That's creepy. Yeah, it's supposed to be creepy. Alright, let's get into the comic. Let's get into this wacky adventure. I'm sure this adventure is going to be so wacky, so very wacky. The Chaotix Caper, part 1 of 3, and look who it is. Look who it is. Those still work. You look like a cat without the hair. Yay, Julie Sue, she is cute. The way she's drawn in this looks pretty good. Her hair doesn't look like a wig. Alright, let's get into it. For real this time. Oh, man! I forgot about these essays in front of the Knuckles comics. Here we go! I gotta read them. Born to the most noble of echidna houses, the latest to continue the family heritage and responsibility as guardian of the floating island, defender of all from the forces of evil from the world beyond as well as those who would threaten within, he is none other than Knuckles the Echidna. Even the embattled Echidna cannot defy the laws of physics and be in two places at the same time. As a result, while Knuckles makes his way back from the fabled land of Albion, the original home of the Echidna race, his friends Charmy, Espio, Mighty, and Vector, collectively known as the Chaotix, have found themselves charged to look after matters in Knuckles' stead. They have also found themselves saddled with a new member of their group, none other than Julie Sue, a female echidna whose loyalties are uncertain. Although it seemed like a routine assignment at the time, it wouldn't take long before things took a turn for the worse. Uh-oh. Paragraph, paragraph, paragraph. Yeah. Word salad. Delicious. Julie Sue is one of the few good things to come out of the Knuckles comics. She is quite an interesting character. She is quite the interesting individual. Alright, and now let's get into the comic for real, for real. For actual real. Alright. Oh, a new character. The name's Harry. I drive a cab during the graveyard shift. It's a living. Beats going out on patrols, hunting for supplies all the time, I can tell you. I let the others follow Stryker, never did me any good. The nights tend to be quiet with a fare or two every hour. Nobody asks questions, nobody bothers you. At least I didn't until tonight. I must have checked my brains elsewhere, otherwise how did I explain getting out of my cab? Somebody, anybody, help! It's already a very interesting setup. Who is this character? Somebody new, I guess. Some dingo character. E-Prower, thank you for the dono. I think the topmost paragraph and last page is the same each issue. You can probably skip it if you want. It's fine. I already read it. Next page. Oh, brother. Here we go. Oh, this is a 2-page spread, right? Instead of driving off and minding my own business, the Echidna can say what they want about Echidnopolis, but it's still a city like any other, and the streets can get pretty mean. It's funny to think how much grief they cause themselves with their hypocrisy over technology. Either you use it or you don't, period. Unfortunately for them, it ain't the only problem they have. Mister, something's wrong with my friend. He needs help badly. And then the next page is the second part of the picture. It's Charmy! It's Charmy! Call for an ambulance! Something's happening with Charmy and a mysterious figure. What could it be? Who could it be? It's Charmy and his twin? Another bee? There's a bee? Let's go to the next page and find out what's going on. Say, mister, you gotta help or what? I've always been a sucker for the youngins. What else could I say but... Let's get your friend to the hospital. The docs should be able to patch him up. I slammed into high gear, racing through the streets like a banshee on a tear. I radioed ahead so the docs would be waiting when we arrived. There they are, kid. All set for us. The med team wheeled the sick one immediately into the emergency room, while his friend stood and watched frozen like a statue, as I wondered how to slip away without anyone noticing. More Knuckles-is. Is that blood? Oh my god. Blood in a Sonic comic. Can't believe this. Given how Charmy is more orange in the games, it's kind of weird to see him colored yellow like a real bee. True. He has more orange in his outfit than this. It's cranberry juice. Gotta keep the vitamins up. Gotta give him plenty of vitamins. And Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. Got pink Knuckles and Knuckles with a toupee. Next page. No way did I want to be anywhere near when the mud flew. Hey kid, you gonna be okay? Okay, well, see you around. It was then I knew I overstayed my welcome. Charmy, what's going on here, lad? Uh-oh. The hospital contacted me concerning a victim whose description matched yours. But how? Constable Remington! I took that as my cue to depart, but my luck went from bad to worse. Alright, where's the little guy? Oof. Yo, who's the scrub in the Charmy costume? Huh? Oh, Vector. I'm sure the echidnas... I'm sure to echidnas all of these people look totally different and not like a bunch of Knuckleses. I mean, sure. Sure, but that doesn't... That's no excuse. That's no excuse. They could be a little more creative with their Knuckleses. This is the first time I've seen blood in a Sonic comic. I feel like there was like a little bit of blood in a previous comic, but I'm not... Maybe I'm misremembering. But I know that it's weird to see a blood bag in a Sonic comic. Next page. Oh, you mean me? This is my normal size, Victor. You just see me in flight mode all the time because it's easier to get around in that form. Oh yeah? Then how come we never saw you like this before? You're being redundant, Vector. Charmy just explained why. Obviously, it's a sign of the lad's stress. Yeah, what he said. Pardon my friend's manners, sir. Let me give you a hand up. Thanks, mate. Just then, like a thunderclap, the doctor emerged from the operating room. From the way he walked, I knew it wasn't good news. And Charmy is crying. Uh-oh. Hey, you Jacob Foster. Here's a hug for you, SNT, because I forgot to give you one at the end of yesterday's stream. Can I have a hug too? Here's a hug for everybody. No nose? What do you mean no nose? Does he not have a nose? No, he has a nose. It's a... I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's weird to see Mighty with a flesh face. That's kind of weird. Usually he's all orange. Or yellow. Why do I mix up orange and yellow? It happens a lot. SBO had no nose? Well, SBO doesn't really have a nose. He just has a horn. So bees can just grow and shrink at will? I never had this issue as a kid, so I never knew that. Apparently, and that's why Charmy is a big bee right now, and not a little bee. Next page. I began wondering if maybe I would have been better off driving a delivery truck like Jolly. Food and beverage shipment here, make... Driveway 3 over there. What took ya? We're about to open in 4 hours. We had a problem with the supplier. Sign here so I can unload. It's about time. Rainbow delivery. And also, yes, a cut-off sentence. Another one. Another one. Rainbow delivery. Happy Pride, everybody. Just be glad you weren't chased by bees that grow to your size. You know, you make a compelling argument. Pride Month. Yes! The horseman is uncanny. He is a little uncanny for a Sonic character. Alright, next page. Oh, brother. I've seen this character before. Here we go. That my order arrived. How's a rat supposed to conduct business when even the simplest things are a hassle? You can't sell cotton candy if you haven't the ingredients to make it with. It took me months to get Happy Land back online, at least since Echidnopolis it materialized back on the island. Thank you, James D. Morris, for the dono. And now with our official reopening, mere days away from a whole new crowd of echidnas, Renfield the rodent is not one to put on anything less than a really great show. Oh, you'll put on a show, Renfield, even better than you think. If anything goes wrong, it'll be you taking the heat instead of downtown Ebony Hair. Now that the neighborhood is more upscale. Oh, brother. Oh, look at these characters. Good lord. These characters are a joke. Renfield T. Rodent from the original Chaotic Special is back and still up to no good. It turns out his middle name is The. He's accompanied by a new villain with red flags for a name. Yeah, for sure, for sure. For sure. Alright, next page. Let's get out of here. It's the opportunity of a lifetime to make a real killing. Think you're up for a few questions, my boy? I think so, sir. I'll do the best I can. Good, lad. Before we start, where's Julie Sue? Right here. And no thanks to anyone but your secretary, Constable. We didn't know which rock to look under to find your tail. How'd you like to be chomping on some teeth, Croc? May I remind the both of you that this is not a schoolyard for you to rumble in. Either you conduct yourselves accordingly, or I'll make you wish you did. Now then, Charmy, tell me what you and your friend did last night. Charmy got brain damage. I don't think Charmy got brain... Charmy doesn't have brain damage yet. That happens way later in the series, I think. I know about Charmy and his brain damage. I know about that particular part of the comic. I have seen it on Twitter. I have seen it. But I believe it's not until a little bit later. This is not the brain damage. No, this is not the brain damage. No. Alright, next page. Mello and I were coming back from Happy Land when... Charmy, I feel so strange. Happy Land? I thought that place was closed. Yeah! Since when do you go looking for trouble, Charm? The sign said it was open under new management. I figured they wouldn't open the place unless everything was cool. Anyway, Mello had never been there, so he wanted to go. Come on, Charmy, let's check it out. I was curious, so I let myself be talked into going along. Alright already, Mello, I'll go. Cool, this place looks like the bomb. This is all very interesting, but I'd like to hear what happened when Mello became ill. Yes, sir! I remember fans talking about this comic issue. Yeah. This is a very infamous comic. It's very infamous. Because somebody actually dies. Spoilers. We already know he's dead. We already know. Ah yes, trespassing, my favorite. I don't think it was trespassing because the place was open. The place was open to the public. Alright, next page. After Mello and I left, he started acting weird. Like, you know. Mello, what's wrong? Charmy, my head, it's burning up. I'm so hot. I see sunbursts and purple unicorns. Rainbow fields that go on forever. 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 Mello! Wham! He started twitching and kicking while I screamed for help. The cabbie discovered us and you know the rest. What matters now is the how and why. What's so infamous about this comic? You will see. It's a very interesting comic. Just wait. You will see what exactly is happening. What exactly is happening in this comic? I'm going to the next page. Which is why I recruited the lot of you. What happened to Mello is only the latest in a series of incidents we believe are all related. Over the past several weeks, we've come across other similar cases. You have? What other cases? How come we never heard anything about it? We've recovered several victims suffering from lemon sundrop dandelion poisoning. As it turned out, none of the victims ever had it before. None of them knew how they started either. It's as if they became chemically dependent on it overnight. How is that possible? Our team of scientists theorized something they ate contained the trigger. What we don't know is the source because of this. Lemon sundrop dandelion. Lemon sundrop dandelion. LSD. Oh, brother! And there you go. That's why this comic is so infamous. That's why this comic is so infamous. Me when I drink cranberry Sprite? Want Sprite cranberry? Oh, Penders. Oh, Penders. Oh, Penders. Was this a PSA? I feel like this is a bad PSA because all these people are being poisoned by it. By eating strange foods. Alright, next page. We kept everything quiet so as to avoid a panic. Can you imagine if word got out that we suspected contamination in the food supply? It would be utter chaos. Do we have some idea where to start? Fortunately, we do. Since all the victims so far were young, we've been inspecting schools, youth halls, malls, and anywhere else the young tend to congregate. Constable Remington, you said the others survived. Why didn't Mello? I don't know, Charmy. I'm very sorry. We'll have to wait for the medical report to know for certain. In the meantime, why don't all of you go check out this Happy Land? From the way you're all reacting, management may be new. Cut off sentence. Rugrats the Echidna. Oh, you're right! They are the Rugrats! There's Angelica, there's Chucky, there's the ball from Rugrats. That's so weird. Very interesting reference. Who's the pink Knuckles? That's Julie Sue. That is Julie Sue. Why did Mello survive? Because you need character development, Charmy. Okay, next page. Next page! But it could be a cover for the same old dirty tricks. You've been staring at those screen for hours, Locke. Give it a rest. I can't. With Knuckles away, someone has to pick up the slack. Speaking of my grandson, have we any idea where he is? I believe he's coming into range of Satellite 3 right now. Oh no, this doesn't bode well. Switching to Ultra Zoom. It's worse than I feared. How in the blazes did he end up there? Hey, I hear some kind of sound off in the distance. Never mind that. We've got to get him out of there before... Thank you, Mean Boy, for continuing your membership. Part of the reason this comic is so bad is because Penders was rushed and also had no clue when the comic would end. Take this goodbye hug. Well, thank you. And very interesting. I can see how it is rushed. Yeah. As if Locke doesn't spend all day watching his security cameras and manipulating everything from the shadows even when Knuckles is in town. True. Next page. Whatever it is getting louder. Sounds like a lot of whatever it is. But where is it coming from? It's all over the place. I can barely hear myself. It's so loud. It's starting to hurt. Now lights off in the distance coming towards me? Dad didn't raise no fool. Time to get out of the way of the stampede. What is happening? That's a Knuckles face right there. That's a good face. By good, I mean bad. What a face. What a face. The voices, the voices. Knuckles finally appeared in the Knuckles comic. Hooray! Hooray! Okay, next page. Next page. Blast protocols. Knuckles is in danger and I need to act now if I'm to save him. Wait, is Knuckles? You see as well as I, Father. Knuckles has learned more than we thought. Say, isn't Happy Land quite the hike? Don't be so lazy, Vector. It's not that far. You might be in luck though. Wait here. Hey, mister. Call me Harry, kid. I just wanted to say thanks, Harry. No problem. Sorry about your friend. Yeah, thanks. I'd seen that kind of look before. Oh boy, Charmy's putting on the charm. He's putting on the charm to get a ride to Happy Land. Hi, I'm late. Hello! Hello, everybody that's just coming in. I'm reading a very infamous comic, apparently. It's all about how drugs are bad. Ability, cute charm. Alright, next page. And it was usually accompanied with a capital T as in trouble. What now, kid? I was wondering if I could ask another favor of you. I hate it when I'm right. I should have said no to him and his friends. Instead, my gut tells me chances are these kids don't know when to come in out of the rain. Are we there yet? Vector, I'm going to slug you if you ask that one more time. Put a cork in it, both of you. I say they be allowed to duke it out after I place a few bets on the outcome. Anyway, see that sign up ahead? Of course I pop in on the comic about Charmy. Yeah, Charmy's like the lead man in this comic. Behave, ha, ha. Very funny. Very funny. Alright, next page. It means you ain't my headache anymore. Have a fun time. That was friendly. Would you rather have walked? Harry got us here, didn't he? Come on, we've got a lot of real estate to cover. What do you think we're looking for? From what the constable said, I'd say anything unusual where food is sold. Speaking of which, did your friend eat anything while you were here? I'll take one, thanks. Not that I can remember, no. If he didn't eat here, how'd he get sick? Maybe it was something Milo ate elsewhere. How should I know? Uh-oh, Charmy didn't see him get a chili dog. I've never seen Charmy shift size to small before. Yeah, this is a new thing. It's a new thing that they just introduced. That Charmy can change his shape. Or not his shape, he can change his size. Clown Knuckles. Yeah, look at that clown. It's a Clown Knuckles. That's weird. Tainted chili dogs? Was this a trap made for Sonic? I mean, Sonic is out and about right now. They introduced it to explain the inconsistency. Or they introduced it so that they can stop drawing Charmy so small all the time. And have a character that's normal size that they can put in a hospital bed. Next page. Ever get the feeling you did something wrong and didn't know why? Ever since I left those kids off at the park, I've had a pit in my stomach. Why should I care anyway? They're not my responsibility. Not to mention caring means involvement. And a guy could get hurt if he involved himself in the wrong person's business. Find anything, guys? Not a trace. Everything appears copacetic. Nobody's freaking out as far as I can see. Guess that means the food must be safe. Uh-oh, mighty no! Can't say I'm not ready to chow down myself. Guys, don't you think we should wait just to be safe? Uh-oh. Mighty's eating the chili dog! Vixen Sally. Oh, thank you, Matthew Prower, for the dono. Hey, I know we're investigating some kind of drug contamination in the local food supply, and Charmy's friend literally just died of an overdose after coming here yesterday, but we didn't find any evidence immediately, so let's just eat. Yeah. Yeah, not the best writing, but you know. Not the LS dogs. Oh no. top 10 moments before disaster. No wonder why Mighty didn't return until Mania Plus. Oh no. Okay, next page. It tastes great, Julie Sue. Here, have some. Happy, happy, joy, joy. We're a hit. Best of all, no partners demanding a cut of the profits. I wouldn't say that, Renfield. You'll still get a cut, as long as you do what you're told. Huh? Who are you? Me? I'm your new partner, homeboy. I'll make this easy for you. We can either do business, or else Blackjack here can give you the business. Ooh? What did you have in mind? Best we be splitting, don't you think? Yo, Charmy, what's spinning? Ugh, my head, Vector. Feels like a sledgehammer is ramming through. Uh-oh. This is where everything goes wrong. Is that supposed to be Sally? I don't think so. I think this is supposed to be a completely different character. She is a fox. She's a fox. Happy, happy, joy, joy. They don't call him Renfield Rodin for nothing, I guess. It's Ren and Stimpy. We've got 2 Nickelodeon references in this comic. I mean, it is like 1997 still, so... Maybe 1998, I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe Nickelodeon was like super big right now. It really shows the kind of stuff that was really popular around the time. First Rugrats, now Ren and Stimpy. Yeah! 2 Nickelodeon references. Next page. He's not the only one feeling funny, guys. Me too. What a rush to my head. Think it was the pickles. Catch me now, I'm falling. Come back here, little birdies. I told ya, but did anyone listen? Bleh. Charmy, speak to me. I can see for miles and miles. Oh no! I chalk in a Doug reference next, but Disney owns him at the time of this issue. That hasn't stopped them from referencing Disney properties. I believe they did a reference to The Lion King in an earlier issue. I believe. I don't quite remember though. Is this an anti-drug episode? Yeah! This is the anti-drug PSA. Though, it doesn't quite work because they were all poisoned. They didn't willingly take any drugs. Which, that just makes this whole thing, like, completely irrelevant. It's not like they took the drugs. They were fed the drugs in secret. This was a Sonic Says the whole time. Alright, next page. Oh. Take a journey to the center of my mind, Julie Sue. Charmy! To be continued. And what a strange trip it's gonna be. Oh no! Oh no! So this is an awareness comic about being drugged, in which case it wasn't their fault. It doesn't really teach children to stay away from drugs because the drugs were fed to them in secret. It's more like stay away from chili dogs.
Someone is at the front door.
Uh-oh. It's fine. I know someone's at the front door. Someone else has got it though. Next page. Fistful of letters. Oh, look, fan art. Let's look at the fan art. We've got a very interesting picture of Julie Sue. There's Mighty. There's Knuckles. There's Knuckles and... What is this? Is that supposed to be Sarah from the Sonic movie? Cause Knuckles is wearing his hat. Sally dressed as Sarah? Yeah, and she has a cat tail too. And there's Japanese on it too. Huh. Very interesting. Princess Sarah from the OVA crossed with Sally. Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Having a great time here. We're having a great time here. Some stuff is happening right now, which is why I was unprepared for this stream. Just letting you guys know. We're having trouble with the plumbing right now, and yeah. Did you eat the forbidden chili dog? No, I was talking with someone about the issue that we are having here. So that's fun. That's fun. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah. Thank you, Jacob Buster. I'm gonna wear your Mania shirt every time you do Archie Sonic Saturday. Wow, cool. Thank you for the donut. First air conditioning, now plumbing. Yeah, we're having a great time here. We're having a great time here. Yeah. So, let me go on to the next comic, I guess. Cause this is the end. This is the end. I'll go on to the next comic. While everything is being taken care of. So we're going on a Knuckles number 14. This is Knuckles number 14. We're the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. I need to call the Mario Brothers. They need help me. They need to help me. They need to fix my plumbing. The last issue of the series literally ended with the Chaotix getting high on LSD, and now Julie Sue and Remington get guns. They don't actually have guns in the issue. Why do they have guns here? That's a good question. Why do they have guns if they're not gonna have guns in the comic? Is this for drama? For the drama? The drama mama? Aren't they in Brooklyn to Queens only, though? You're right. I'm not in Brooklyn or Queens. How am I gonna get Mario plumbing? To Mr. Mario and Mr. Brother, you need to get here ASAP. Comic clickbait. Alright, let's, oh. I forgot to, there we go. That's better. There they are. Do I have to read all this? I'll just skip the first thing, because it's all the same. After seeing his friend Mello tragically fall to a fatal dose of lemon sundrop dandelion poisoning, Charmy, along with his fellow chaotics SBO Mighty Vector and their new member Julie Sue, were assigned the task of finding out who was supplying the deadly substance, how they were contaminating the food chain with it, and stop the ones responsible. While the chaotics carried on their mission on the other side of Mobius, their friend Knuckles is still making his way back from the fabled land of Albion, being pursued by a mysterious group hidden by the glare of the blinding light. Knuckles attempts to escape from his latest predicament. The chaotics, however, are not having any luck with their current predicaments, as they have fallen prey to an evil villain scheme and are suffering deadly for their careless. What do you mean from their careless? You mean carelessness? Oh, I forgot to check for his name. You're right, you're right. Hang on. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really distracted right now. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Here we go for real this time.
Your big day is finally here, son. Why don't you try this on and see if it fits right? After all, we wouldn't want our once-and-future king presenting a poor image during his acknowledgement ceremony later today. Perfect. A true prince of the bee realm. No! Smash.
Alright, Charmy's a prince. I forgot about that. Remember, this was caused by LS dogs. Yeah. Alright, next page.
Son, have you gone mad? Get back here at once. Charmy, what is it, dear?
Wah! Leave me alone! Oh, this is a 2-page spread. Hang on. Next page. Just leave me alone! I never wanted to be a prince anyway! A tenuous grip on reality. Dun dun dun. Sorry, SNT. Mario can't help you. You are not Nintendo intellectual property. You're right. But I mean, Mario and Sonic have crossed before. Awful lot of royalty in this comic. Yeah! Charmy's Bee Kingdom, the Acorn Kingdom. Yeah, Charmy's a prince. A runaway prince, apparently. Alright, next page. Huh? Look out! Why don't you run? Didn't care where you were going, did you? You can't face us, can you? Who's there? Master Charmy, is everything alright? Oh, jeepers, it's you! You want to run, don't you? Run, don't you? Run, don't you? Run, don't you? Go away! Run! Run! Charmy has a lot of suffering. True, very true. What a weird character design with this guy. This particular character is quite the design. His arms are really long. I thought that Jeepers was just a random exclamation here, but apparently that's the Doofy Charmy B. Butler guy's name, and he's my new favorite Sonic character. His name is Jeepers. Run, boy, run. Run, boy, run. The world isn't meant for you. Run, boy, run. That doesn't look like a bee anymore. No, he doesn't look like a bee at all. Alright, next page. I'll say this much. This one is quite the fighter. However, his metabolism is fighting off the antibiotics. We're going to have to resort to a complete transfusion, nurse. I want this done immediately, if not sooner. Right away, doctor. Don't forget to notify me as soon as any of the others awaken. We've already keyed into your pager. Ah, there you are. Well, doctor, are they going to pull through? Who thought that LSD spiked chili dogs were a good idea? Renfield rodent, apparently. These pages are laid out so weirdly. Yeah, I'm guessing it has something to do with all the drugs. It's the first ever arc focusing on the Chaotix, their very own adventure, and it looks like they're going to spend a good chunk of it high as a kite in the emergency room. Oh. You're so right. What is this arc? Next page. Young lady, if you hadn't called for help when you did, you'd be having this discussion with the chief coroner. As it is, they should all recover nicely. Now if you'll excuse me. I don't get it. Why only them? Wasn't there anyone else affected by the food? Good question. We picked up a couple of folks we thought might have been affected, but they were okay after they spent the night sleeping it off. The interesting part is that neither one could recall eating anything that would produce such effect. I take it everyone was tested? Thoroughly. Everyone showed varying amounts of lemon sundrop dandelion in their system, and everyone reacting differently because of individual factors. Of course, that doesn't explain it all, however. A piece of the puzzle is still missing. They went on an adventure, alright, just not what we expected. Kenders, leave my boys out of this. I think the obvious answer here is that the Chaotix aren't echidnas, so their bodies react differently. That could be it. That could be it. That could be it. Next page. Oh boy, here we go again. And I'm betting the answers are in Happy Land. Let's cut to the chase, Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Renfield, either you're a lot stupider than you look, or a lot greedier than you should be. For example, that special sauce you use on the chili dogs you sell? What of it? You're using way more than is required. That's pretty potent stuff. So potent, in fact, that instead of customers wanting more product, you're killing the market. Really, my chili dog sales have never been healthier.
Except for that incident yesterday, we haven't received one complaint. The paying customers want extra sauce. I say let them have it their way. That's a Burger King reference. Ask my pal Ripper here if you haven't had your break today. LSD chili dogs. Yep, that's what we're dealing with here. That's what we're dealing with here. Lemon Sundrop Dandelion is my favorite ice cream flavor. I don't know if you want that one. I don't know if you want that one. Cut off sentence. Yeah, another cut off sentence. Nick to Burger King. Yep. Next page. He'll make sure you will. Now take a hike. I guess that's it then. Blackjack. Wham. Bam. Humph. You wretched rodent. You got nerve telling me what's what. Oh! You wanna draw another breath? This is the way it's going down. I ship you the sauce, and you only put a little on. Give them a taste so they beg for more. You work for me now, so you don't charge a thing. Yet. Basic laws of supply and demand, babe.
Pro wrestler versus actual thug. Who in the world are these characters? They were just introduced, so we've got, well, Redfield Rodent was introduced during the chaotic mini-series, which was only like one comic. And then the Rabbit Man is Ebony Hair. Downtown Ebony Hair is what his name is. And yeah, he is a drug crime boss. Alright, next page. Oh, more tripping. Let's go.
I've got too much invested to let a yo-yo like you flush it all down the tubes. Charmy, hold on. I want to talk to you. Uh-oh, it's Saffron. Why don't you talk to me? Girls, nothing but trouble. Whatever it is, I only want to help.
This is the first Saffron. I recognize that name. Saffron Bee. Saffron the Bee.
She's such a nudge. Can't you see that I just want to be left alone? Charms, my budsman, how's it flying? Woo!
Did he just say babe to a rat? What's the point of the PSA again? I don't know. Drugs are bad? Is that the point? Isn't that his girlfriend, or was it arranged? I believe it's a arranged marriage kind of deal. You never know with royalty. Yeah. I believe it's an arranged marriage thing. I'm not quite sure. That's probably why Charmy left. Next page.
It's my acknowledgement ceremony. Oh, that. Nobody asked me if this is what I want. I'm just expected to go along. Yeah, I hear the same jazz from my dad. He's always saying I can't always do what I want. I need to solo for a while, Mello. Where should I catch up with you, Charm? I think I'll check out this floating island. Don't tell anyone, okay? My lips are sealed. Later. A floating island. You've seen it fly overhead many times. You've often wondered about that fabled land soaring through the skies. And now, a sentence is once again cut off.
That looks like Angel Island. It is Angel Island. They just call it the floating island in the comics. Next page.
Now you're rushing to experience its wonders. Reality is about to replace fantasy. If you're going to escape responsibilities, why not hide out where your parents would never suspect? No reason not to make new friends. Hello? Hello? I hear you, but I can't see you. Aw, you can come out, whoever you are. Hey, you must be new here. I've never seen anyone like you before. My name's Mighty the Armadillo.
This is where they first met. Wow. No matter what comic series Charmy's in, he's always getting traumatized. Yeah, didn't Charmy get traumatized during the Zombot debacle? I don't know what else to call it. The Zombot arc, I guess, an arc. Mighty's nose is sharp. You're right, he's got a pointy nose. That's weird. Next page.
And I wish someone would stop the ringing in my head. Ugh, I feel so weak. Maybe if I get the blood circulating. Young man, why don't you lie back in bed? While I page the doctor for you. Heads, it's ICU. Tails, it's emergency surgery. Heads wins. Too many patients to speculate what the problem is, so I better be ready for anything? Say, what's up, Doc?
Oh, Mighty is strong. Mighty is strunk. He is strunk. Chili dogs are a heck of a drug. I'm not really sure why the flashbacks needed to be told in the form of an acid trip, but at least Mighty's okay. Alright, next page.
How's about putting things down first? If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a homeboy too smart for his own good. Not so fast, Mr. Hare. We've got trouble. I'm being signaled. We don't got trouble. You do, so deal with it. Seems like Cecil the Weasel has a problem. Echidna's no less. I better see to this myself. Just don't try anything funny, rat. Inspector Remington of the Echidna Security Agency, and I was wondering if you'd answer a few questions. Excuse me, is there a problem, officer? You've ever seen him before? No, but he smells like trouble.
Greetings, greetings, welcome to our happy land.
I take it you must be the manager, Mr.
Homeboy, definitely the 90s. Yeah, lots of 90s slang going on. Like literally the last issue, Julie Sue used the word copacetic. So we are definitely dealing with 90s stories here. Mr. Cutoff sentence. Alright, next page. Renfield T. Rodent. It's the name, and making sure everyone has a great time is my game. If your ride was uncomfortable or your food not just right, let us know and we'll make it so.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm here because of several complaints of food poisoning.
Surely you just
look around, dear sir. Did you see anyone dropping from even the slightest case of indigestion? He does have a point.
Does he?
You mind if we continue to look around?
No, not at all. If you have further questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Blackjack, once the test run is complete, I will stop cutting off my sentences. I still say homeboy, homegirl, home slice, but they say it as if an old white man said it out of proper context. Yeah, people use homeboy, like, ironically at this point. Nobody is dying in the immediate vicinity, so everything is fine. Yeah, Julie, so you literally saw people keel over from eating the chili dogs. You literally saw it happen. Let's go into the next page. See to that the rodent is deep sixed. What? The fat's in the fire now, Locke. Knuckles has apparently learned more than we thought during his time with the Father. How much remains to be seen? That's quite some spectacle he's putting on. That bear pack quite obviously didn't bargain on what they got. No argument there. What I'd like to know is if Knuckles is operating on instinct, or does he possess the capability to properly channel his abilities? See? You can just continue your sentences on one page. As in 6 feet underground. Yeah, deep 6 means like, you know, off, destroyed, buried, ceasing to be. Kind of like you've been iced. Yeah. Alright, next page. There's Knuckles. From what I can see, Locke, you have a bigger problem. In that Knuckles is displaying such raw, naked power beyond anything we could have foreseen. Maybe you, Father, but not I. Despite all that power, Knuckles is akin to a bull in a china shop, Locke. He'll need guidance to wield it properly. Archimedes will show him how. He displays what? Right, they said raw naked power. Why would you phrase it like that? I don't know. Oh, Penders. Oh, Penders. Oh, Penders. Well, he is only wearing gloves and shoes. Okay, next page. I believe a better candidate can be found in your bathroom mirror, Locke. Man, oh man. Feels like my skull wants to bust out of my head. Not another one. Another what? Ah. Not only am I beat, I'm also starving. Anything to eat? That's it. Last one picks me up. This one wants to put the bite on me. Doctor! Sheesh, what's her problem? Say, Charm, that don't sound good. Alright everyone, you know the drill. Take your positions and let's do this by the numbers. Time for the munchies. Oh no, Vector's got the munchies. The nurse thinks that Vector wants to eat her. Can't blame her considering Gallon emphasized the mouth. Yeah. Look at all them teefuses. Look at all them teefies. Vector's got a lot of teefies because he's a crocodile.
Maybe Vector and Mighty recovered faster because of their higher body mass. Charmy being the smallest is most vulnerable to overdose. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Next page. Prepare the syringe, nurse.
You still taking passengers, sir? I was the last time I checked, bub. That's not what I call a proper tone to one's superior, Harry. What brings you to these parts, General? You're adapting too well to the status quo, Harry. I can't have the troops getting fat, stupid, and happy on me. I did my tour of duty, Striker. You're still a dingo, Harry. That means you're one of us, whether you like it or not. Either go along with the problem, or else it's your funeral. Those are some options. They're your only options. I'll see you around, soldier. I can see he needs more fiber in his diet.
What does that mean? What does that last sentence mean? Vector looks weird without his headphones, kind of like Gex with a longer nose. You're right, he looks naked without his headphones. It's weird. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Things just keep getting worse. Oh, no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I love when you're out of your VTuber model, you look like you're disappointed at us. Did something else break? No, it's still the same thing that's broken. It's just it's not gonna get fixed for a while. Oh no. I think, you know what guys, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. I'm gonna finish up this comic, and I think that's gonna be it for tonight, because there's so much happening right now. There is so much happening right now, and I need to take a minute to myself. You were standing there menacingly. That's so fair, Bestie. Thank you, B. I'm glad you understand. Okay, let's continue the comic, and then we will say goodnight. I don't know how much longer we have with this comic. Alright, let's continue.
There's his cab, Constable. Good job, Julie Sue. With any luck, either he or one of his associates will have heard something. Hello, Harry. I gave at the office. You know, that's pretty funny. Now here's one for you. We just struck out at Happy Land. However, we feel a fellow like yourself tends to know more than you let on, if you get my drift. What do you say? You scratch my back, I scratch yours? Yeah. I just may know the dudes you're looking for. I gotta warn you, there's some pretty tough customers. That's what my job is, Harry, to deal with thugs like them. All you have to do
is finish your sentences! This will be a cliffhanger to remember. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a cliffhanger, you guys. There's just way too much going on right now. Do you enjoy reading these comics? I do! They're weird, but I enjoy the time we spend together. even though things keep happening for me to not be able to read more comics. Alright, next page. Oh, it's an advertisement for a bunch of candy. Tangy Taffy. That's different. What's Tangy Taffy? I've never heard of that candy. I know Sweet Tarts and Spree. Look at that old Spree logo. Wow. Picture yourself in Hollywood. Win the grand prize of a lifetime. A trip for 4 to Hollywood. Passports to Disneyland to visit the new Tomorrowland. And a camcorder to record your adventure. Whoa. New Tomorrowland. Is this when is this when they turned the People Mover into that like racing ride? The one that broke the People Mover track? I feel like this is around the time that happened. New Tomorrowland because of the old Tomorrowland is Yesterdayland today. A camcorder, that really shows you how old this is. Yeah, they're calling it a camcorder. Instead of just a camera. Well, I mean, camcorder is the correct term for something like that, I suppose. It's when they made Alien Encounter. Was Alien Encounter in Disneyland? I feel like it was only in Disney World. How old is this comic? We will see. We will see. There's a date on it in the beginning. Alright, continuing on. It's to take us where they hang out. Hello? It's for you, boss. BJ McThing. What's yanking your leash? A lady looking to deal. You keep the babe chilled until I arrive. Put the pedal to the metal, Blackjack. I wants to meet whoever wants in before we're ready. What did you say he looked like? Male rabbit, black fur, snazzy dresser, with a fox on one arm and 2-bit Doug nearby. Guess our pigeon just made the scene. The unpaid parking tickets will be squared away in the morning, Harry. Just remember our deal. That's if you live to see tomorrow, Constable. Hey guys, this isn't any way to conduct business. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. This does not look good. Issue 14 of Knuckles the Echidna was published May or July 1998. 1998! Wow! 1998. Crazy. Crazy to think about. I was a kid when this came out. Don't know whether it's blessed or cursed that I didn't know these existed back then. Alright, next page. Is that a fact? Excuse me, sister, but downtown Ebony Hair isn't anybody's fool. I don't believe I was implying any Yes, you were. Some strange-looking chick shows up talking business, gets me to wondering, you dig? If you don't want the deal, I can go. I'm sure you and Blackjack can have a pleasant conversation. Sit down! I'm sure you... oh wait, I'm so confused. Hang on. Sit down. I do the questioning around here. I'm sure you and Blackjack can have a pleasant conversation. We have a problem. The receiver went dead. Could mean a lot of things. I never should have let her volunteer for this. Julie's suit could be hurt, or worse. Take it from me, Constable. Why she look like that? I don't know. I don't know why she's blindfolded in this scene. I don't know why she's blindfolded in this scene. I don't understand. Alright, next page. Oh no! That's one tough cookie who can handle herself in a tight situation. Let's see you talk your way out of this. Way to be continued next issue. Gasp. She was blindfolded but not bounded anyway. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that was a thing. Is Knuckles the only one who can glide? I think so. I think Knuckles' gliding abilities are unique to him. We end on a cliffhanger. Literally a cliffhanger. Look, there's a cliff. Well, it's more of a building. They're on a building, but you know. Well, she's dead. Oh, do you guys want to order some comics? I think these are still good. There's a fistful of letters. There's some fan art! You got some fan art! There's Julie Sue. We've got Constable. We've got Knuckles. We've got Vector and Tails. Very interesting combination, Vector and Tails. Building hanger. And the checklist. And there we go. So next week we will continue. I'm sorry I have to cut it so short. But I'm really overwhelmed right now. But next week we will continue with Knuckles number 15. And here is the cover for Knuckles number 15. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. I'm sorry I have to cut it so short. Take care of yourself. Thank you. We understand. Hope everything works out for you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time. Thank you to the people that donated. Thank you just for being cool. Thank you so much. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!